Hello friends, I'm Erik and today we are watching episode 6 of season 2 of The Dragon Prince. So, excited to get back into it. Last time around we went on a bit of a flashback with... who was telling the flashback? Oh right, it was the dude, the would-be evil ruler. Viren was telling this story to the Council of Kings because he was trying to convince the young queen, I guess. And yeah, it was a story about Harrow and his queen, I guess, when they were performing a raid on the elven Xadia to get, or was it a heart, I think, of a titan of some sort, and they were going to use that heart to heat up their place so they could get food because people were starving. Okay, I don't think there's a lot more to add at the moment. I really want to find out how this flashback ends and see if we can learn something, I guess. I don't know. I've realized I need to make the time between recordings shorter because I watch too much stuff and editing, and like it's too much to remember for me at the same time. Anyways, let's get into the episode. Before we start, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am 15 to 20 episodes ahead of where I am on YouTube. So this season is done and the next season is done already. And then there's no more at the moment. I don't think we need to wait for season 4. But I've started something else. So if that interests you, feel free to check it out. It's also uncut, not edited down like here on YouTube. And there's also all the other shows and movies and stuff I do over there. So... with that, it's time to get into episode 6 of season 2 of The Dragon Prince. I just feel that there's other solutions that they're not considering. They're not yeah. I just find it stupid. It's like they've tried literally nothing and they're all out of ideas. And we're still on the boat, apparently. Should be closing in on our destination though, right? Come on, you need to open it.
Dear Callum, over the years there have been moments when I let there be a distance between us.
Yeah?
Now I wonder if I should have held you closer.
You probably should have, yeah.
I know I'm not your birth father, but in my eyes and in my heart, you are my son. I see myself.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's no harm in showing that to him, because obviously it was mutual.
Wait, you can't read, can you?
I'm sure Bait is a glow-toad of many talents.
A few months ago, I took my revenge on Xadia. Tonight,
oh,
I may not have long.
So he wanted, or like he got revenge for Xadia killing his wife, I guess. An eye for an eye makes the world blind, or whatever.
Where is he?
Oh, sorry, I'm not used to hearing so much story all at once. I just needed a quick trip to the little king's room.
Yeah, you're a bit too long-winded, Viren. That's not gonna work. Come on, guys. Need something way stronger.
Aim for the cracks between the rocky plates. We can chain it down.
Hey, success! I guess not. You guys are seriously outmatched.
Fire right where we cracked into it!
Yeah, let's hope you hit. I wonder how long it takes to reload those ballistas. No, that's a bad idea. You need that thing intact. You need the heart from it. Or is it just... oh, it's gonna rip the stone out. Oh, okay. This is a bold move from a queen. Triumph. Woohoo! It felt like they kind of tried to aim for the heart, but that would be really stupid, right? Because they need the heart intact. That's the whole reason they're here. Okay, it cooled. Good. Otherwise, they would have to play The Floor is Lava. The actual lava.
Do you think you can...
Yes, we can save them all.
I don't know about Viren, man. I feel like everything he does is just self-serving.
Sister? Amaya!
Now we know she's fine. Good. She's just injured slightly.
Time is short. There's barely an hour until sunrise. We can't risk the wrath of the Dragon King.
Yeah, you need to hurry the heck out of here.
We'll move as fast as we can.
The wounded must be left behind.
Not gonna do that.
Can't afford to slow down.
Well, you don't have to go all at the same time. You can send, like,
Whisper, Viren.
send some people ahead with the heart, you know?
I'll stay with Amaya. We'll make it home together.
No.
But Harrow, they just said...
We leave no one behind. We do not leave our...
No one... Well, if you think, dude, you don't have to leave anyone behind. You can send an advance party with the heart and the rest of you go together.
When I am gone, your brother Ezran will become king, and you will be his partner, his defender, and his closest advisor. Soon
Yeah.
we'll both face a lot
Someone who would be much better than Viren.
of history. Advisors and scholars will tell you that history is a narrative of strength, but this isn't true strength. It's merely power. I now believe true strength is found in vulnerability, in forgiveness, in love.
I like Harrow, man. He's a good dude. I said that, like, in the first episode, I think.
For a long time, I didn't know better.
But you
I asked my
changed.
brother to reject history as a narrative of strength, and instead have faith that it can be a narrative of love.
Yeah, well, they're trying to forge peace at the moment, so I think they're way ahead of you on that one.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an assassin.
Oh, you're not joking.
No, well, you're a pirate, so...
Supposed to be an assassin, but I've never actually, killed anyone.
Oh, well, maybe someday. Never give up on your dreams.
I'm not sure being an assassin is my dream after all.
Well, that's good. That's personal growth. Considering how hesitant you are to kill, you would kind of assume that it wouldn't be your dream to be an assassin.
Our pace back to the breach was slower than I'd wished. As the sun rose on the horizon, I could feel its heat on my neck, like a hot doom I knew was coming for us.
Couldn't you just hole up somewhere in a cave or something?
Inevitable consequences.
You know, and just wait for the next night?
There's the entrance. We've almost made it!
Suddenly, the heat disappeared. There was a chill as a shadow cut the sun.
Nice. That's the Dragon King.
Instead of
Thunder.
the storm had come.
Nice. I like that wording. I also really like that the King of Dragons was named Thunder, because, you know, humans used to fear the elements and gave them names, you know, like like Zeus, God of Thunder.
Bring it.
Life is like a river.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can't see too far ahead.
And sometimes there's rapids.
Where the river of life will bend and turn.
Yeah.
You don't know where it will go at all.
Just have to.
Don't try to control where the river goes.
Very wise, this old pirate.
And control yourself.
Yeah.
Look at
Make sure your boat is intact.
We have to hold off the dragon as long as possible so those carrying the heart can make it back.
What was the queen's name? Sarai?
This is our day to sacrifice.
You get the Titan's heart to safety. Save
that's-
all our people.
That's very royal behavior. Because we're here because of them, you know? I would really like to have a conversation with Thunder. I mean, I know that's not gonna happen because Thunder's dead. That's the whole reason for the show, you know?
I can help!
Viren? I didn't expect this from you. Oh, you have your little storms orb. This is the actual king of dragons. Yeah. Good spell. It's not gonna do much, but good spell. Ooh, tail swipe. Smack.
They've bought us enough time.
Viren. Without him to perform the spell, the heart is worthless, and this was all for nothing.
That's true, actually, yeah. That was kind of stupid of him to go back. It was kind of... was it the right thing to do? No, I think it probably was.
The last time I saw your mother, she said, "I will see you on the other side."
Oh? So she might be alive? Is that's what that means, right? Because we don't know that she died.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods. Very cool dragon. Oh, chill, Thunder. They're trying to leave.
We have to run! I was there when Queen Sarai took her last breath.
Oh, you don't know that. You don't know that. She's still alive.
We returned. Xadia had stolen precious loved
Did you
ones.
bring her body?
They're
Because
lost.
if you didn't, then I still believe she's alive.
But their sacrifice changed the world. The spell worked. It created fertility and abundance. 100,000 lives were saved. Families.
Yeah, good trade.
celebrated their life. The people of both of our kingdoms knew who they owed their lives to. 3 queens, 3 mothers became legends.
Yeah. Still, I feel like this was not the smartest option.
Free yourself from the past. Learn from it, understand it, then let it go. Create a brighter future from your own hearts and imagination.
Solid advice.
Thank you for sharing this story, Lord Viren.
I know it is not my place to say, but I am sure they would have been very proud of you.
I really hope Anya doesn't change her mind because of this story.
Can you see why I believe that if your mothers were here today, they would choose to join us and fight by our side?
I
Please.
think you are right.
No!
Perhaps they would.
Oh yeah. Come on. Come on.
But I will not.
Yes.
We owe Callus a great debt.
Thank you,
There
Anya.
is no doubt.
Screw you, Viren.
But I cannot repay a debt of 100,000 whose lives were saved by sending 1 million men and women to die in violence.
Did you not listen?
She listened, but she didn't hear what you wanted her to hear.
Viren, we sympathize with the plight of Callus, but
Each of you standing here today, you betray humanity.
Lord Viren,
Such a racist.
There is danger coming. They'll be on your side of the border soon. You'll all pay the price for ignoring my warnings.
And finally, you must be wondering about the secret I promised to share. The secret is hidden in the Bantha Lodge, right where you are right now. How's that for
Whoops.
planning? Go upstairs to the game room. There I've hidden an unusual cube with rune symbols on each side.
Of course. That's very, very fortunate. So what's with the cube?
This cube is an ancient relic that has been passed down through the ages. It belonged to an elven wizard in Xadia, the Archmage Erebos, a master of all 6 primal sources.
Okay.
It is known as the Key of Erebos, and legends say it unlocks something of great power in Xadia. Perhaps it will be
Ooh.
you, Callum, who discovers the key's secrets.
Well, obviously it's gonna be. I'm really looking forward to that.
Did you know that Bait, our most sour friend, secretly loves belly rubs?
Man, Harrow was awesome. I do want to know why he decided to go along with Viren with, like, killing the... what's his name? Thunder. Oh, they're matching each other so well.
You're my brother, and you mean everything to me.
Is this a trick?
No, I just love you.
We are close. I smell land.
That parrot is altogether way too talented.
Hey, what was that? A shadow.
You're asking the wrong pirate.
Yeah, indeed.
There's something up there.
I'm guessing it's a dragon of some sort, as Viren has been fear-mongering about. Okay, so that was episode 6 of season 2 of The Dragon Prince. That was enjoyable. I really liked how Anya just said, like, screw you to Viren. That was the best part. I also learned that Sarai might re-enter the story at some point. Because, I mean, Viren said that she drew her last breath, but that was not very definitive. He might have thought so, or something like maybe, yeah, who knows. Like, I've watched One Piece for over 20 years. I know not to trust someone dying on screen, ostensibly. It's very rarely the case. I'm still, for instance, waiting for Harrow himself to re-enter the story at some point, because I'm very certain that he's the bird that we have. But at the same time, we haven't seen the bird for quite some time. Maybe they were planning on doing that. They were planning on putting Harrow in the bird, and then they kind of changed their mind. I don't know. We'll see. I think I already talked about this, but like, I am very surprised at how few things they tried to save the 100,000 people who were going to die from starvation. Like, for instance, let's just run down the list. Did they ask the 3 other kingdoms? Don't know. Did they ask all the different elven nations and like all the peoples in Xadia? Did they ask them? Or were they too proud? Like, yeah, there were unfriendly relationships or unfriendly relations there, but that could have changed. This could have been a first step towards a stable peace, towards, peace, love, and understanding, you know? Did they ask? No. They just assumed that that would be a no, and then they just, like, invaded and killed this magma giant, and, like... it feels like there were options. And same with the heart of the Titan. They could have just sent Viren, who was essential to make the heart work, and the smallest team possible that could transport it fast, because like the larger the party, the longer, the slower the travel is. So the minimum amount of people necessary to transport the heart as fast as possible, and Viren should have been sent off on their own, and then the rest could have tended to the wounded and like gone as a team back. Like, you could argue that that's leaving the wounded behind, but it's a shift in perspective. In like, if you consider the advanced party to be the main party, then you're leaving the wounded behind. But if you can consider the advanced party, and the main party, the ones that are carrying the wounded, then you're not leaving anyone behind, you know? Yeah, it's splitting hairs, I guess, but I think that would have been a better option, you know? So next episode, I'm assuming that we are going to make landfall for Callum and Ezran and Rayla. And then we're going to have to leave this wonderful pirate and his crazy talented parrot. It's a shame. I like him. I also like Harrow. And I really want to know what led to the attack on Thunder. You know, why they did that. Because, like, I can understand Harrow allowing it if it's because it's payback for Sarai. At the same time, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He was ashamed of things he had done, and that's probably one of them. But, like, what was the spell? What was the spell that was so important that they needed Thunder for it? And how did they defeat Thunder? I am slightly intrigued by Viren. By what are his motivations, I guess. My leading theory right now, maybe magic is, or dark magic specifically, is very addictive. and he's chasing a high, you know, and he's coming up with excuses and justifications for why he needs to perform grander and grander spells, because he's chasing the high, he's chasing the feeling of power that it gives him. We need to get rid of him somehow. And I'm sure we will sooner or later, because he's majorly annoying. Like, he is the main reason for there not being peace, I think. I don't know about the elves. Like, we haven't really gotten a whole lot of characterization for the elves. Like, we've seen some Sunfire elves fighting, but they haven't really like been talking. Like, why are they so pissed? Probably because of thunder, and like, I just want everyone to get along, basically. Like, everything is always better when you can cooperate. There's no reason for war and fighting and squabbling over territory and resources. Like, it's better if you can trade and barter and like, yeah, cooperate. Anyways, that was episode 6 of season 2 of The Dragon Prince. That was the conclusion to the flashback, and I enjoyed that. Really looking forward to the next one now, and seeing what it's going to be like where we land, and like resuming the story from the perspective of Callum and his crew. That, however, is for a different day. For today, I am done, and I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.